Welcome back, guys. Nick up here at Maple Motors in Hendersonville, Tennessee, and today's test drive is this 1985 Chevrolet Monte Carlo. This one here has got the believed to be 305 up under the hood. Looks like the AC is hooked up. We'll be trying it out. We've also got power steering, power brakes. And what I like to do is take them down the road, point out flaws so you know what you're getting before you get here. Check out the 100 detailed pictures we supply for you at maplemotors.com. Along with financing and shipping, we'll get you hooked up in any of these classic rides. With that being said, hit subscribe, share, hit like. It's about that time. Let's go for a ride. And we're gonna look around the interior before we leave the lot. This one's definitely got a dash pad on it, bucket seats. The console here is a little bit messed up. Carpet's a little, got some spots there that are kind of popping up. You can see on this side as well. Just a little faded, older. Starter up. Starts up very good. Oil pressure gauge is maxed out. It's probably not going to be working correct. Temperature looks like it's working. Gas gauge, half a tank. We shouldn't have to get gas finally. Tach. Seems like it's definitely on the high side. It's not idling at 2,500 RPM. So showing 78,000 miles on the dash. Wipers work. Horn. Place your bets. We're gonna be trying it out in a minute. AC. Compressor definitely kicked on this one. Is it going to blow cold out the vents though? I don't even know where it's blowing right now. It sounds like it's behind the dash. A little bit's coming through on top here. It feels pretty hot for the most part. I know the compressor kicked on. The controls may need some work. All right. Face of the radio's in the office. Checking out the back here. Little wrinkly back there in that package tray. Headliner looks awesome. Missing the cover though for the light here. Visors, a little floppy there on both sides. Horn, place them bets. Worked. Okay, turn signals. Left side, right side, both working. Let's hit the road now. We'll find out how she runs and drives. Okay, getting ready to take off here. And the seatbelt's definitely not going back the way it's supposed to. I mean, I'll put it on, but it's basically just a lap belt right now. That's gonna need some work. All right. Door's a little bit rattly. I think it's the window right here bouncing in between. Also missing a little trim piece here. Let's try reverse. Yeah. Shifter linkage is a little bit off there. There it is. It's showing up in drive, but it was just on drive on the other side of it, so it's not set up perfect. Brakes, not too bad. I'll test them out the more we drive. All right, let's roll. Shift kit in it for sure. Going straight as an arrow down the road. As soon as I turn, it turns. The wind is squeaking. Brakes. Yeah, brakes are good on this one. Kick down's hooked up. There's traffic out of the way. Yeah, our tach is not working right. It says 6,500 RPM as I'm driving down the road. It's only got like 3 grand max. So you can see it's nice and straight. Definitely a squeaky window there. Kick down's hooked up. Pulled pretty good. Suspension's fairly smooth. What we're gonna do after this is pull to the parking lot back here. I wanna get some undercarriage shots, light everything up, let you see, you know, what it looks like underneath. And we're also gonna be doing a picking out the flaws segment where I'm walking around looking at the paint, lower panels, checking all the windows, interior, and listening to the motor. And hopefully we do all that before that rain hits. So let's go ahead and get started here. Okay, let's head on back to the lot here. You see that's still, I think the panel here needs to be taken off and everything needs to be tightened up, snugged up, because the seals look pretty good in there, but you definitely get some noise out of that window. All right, put her in drive here. And we're gonna head on back to the lot. Pull out, I want to check. This thing froze up on my phone. Let's restart it. Also need to get my seatbelt on. All right. Good deal. Let's roll. And the brakes there, they still feel good. Other than that door, this thing's pretty quiet going down the road. I'll hold that. hitting some of the bumps. Suspension feels good. It was nice and smooth. Needs a few little things buttoned up in here. But other than that, running and driving wise, this thing's great. Even the clock works on there. Made it back to the lot. That was funny, I knew that guy. Made it back to the lot. We're gonna go ahead and switch over to picking out the flaws. I do appreciate you watching. Thanks, guys. All right, let's walk around this, pointing out chips, scratches, and flaws. Look at the detailed photos at maplemotors.com. Go ahead and get started here in the back. You can see the trunk seal is in pretty good shape. The jams are all nice and clean. Pretty clean, pretty clean. Same with the trunk. Looks solid up under here. Package tray solid. Spare tire. Little squeaky hinges. There we go. Waiting for the camera to adjust there so you can see up under it. Pulling down. Good spring. All right, coming on up here. Looking down across the bumper here. Let's go down this lower portion here. Good tires up and over. Picked up some dirt on our test drive, didn't we? A little wax left over right there. Couple little bubbles in the stickers. Little spot here. So right there. Slight blemish. Little scratches in your trim there. There's a ding right here in the side. Really small. Looks like the package tray is kind of coming apart there in the back. It is a little weak. Little spot there. Blemishes on that trim up the pillar. You got a chip right here. Chip on some of your trim up in the front. Front windshield looks good on this one. Little scuff there. Just sitting on top of the paint, should buff out. Up on the front end here. Front end's in really good shape. Not really seeing many chips or anything. Nice and clean. Just a little piece there. Light crack underneath the paint there. Looks like it got painted over. Coming back down this side. Little spots here. Chips been painted over. Scuff in the corner there. Little spot here, the paint job. Front windshield, light scratches from the windshield wipers on this side. Really light. I didn't even see those from the inside. Pillar's in pretty good shape. Light crack right here. Roof looks pretty good on this one. Little chip there under the trim. All right. Made it around this ride. Let's check out the inside. The door here is just a little squeaky from the window. That's what you're hearing the whole test drive. And I did notice the handle needs to be changed out. You have to like push in on this one and you can get it to go up and down just fine. But you see how I'm having to hold it in there? Otherwise, it loosens up. Well, I just got it right, I guess. But it was coming off. Look at this door panel, maybe missing some clips. But it's in really good shape. This little trim pieces here, somebody had it off at one time. Weather stripping looks good. Bottom of the door. Weather stripping's a little weak on the bottom. Coming up in your jams. Carpet, weak in this one. Light cracks here. The seat here is in pretty good shape. Little wear on the side, but it's just faded more than anything. Even the back seat, a little fading on the bottom. See, the package tray is weak. Headliner looks great. Let's see, I done pocketed the keys because I was opening the trunk before the video. Some starts up good. I noticed the headlight switch is loose. It needs to be bolted from the back. So I have to take that off right here and get that mounted back in there right. It did that during the test drive. Motor's quiet on this one. Under the hood looks nice. Pretty good shape. Coming down with that hood, easy to come down. She's shut. Okay, I hope you enjoyed this video. Look at the detailed pictures at maplemotors.com. Hit subscribe, share, hit like, and I'll see you in the next video. Later, guys.